Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley and this is the House for Hosting. And today I'm taking y'all with me as we do a quick get it all done video. I am in desperate need of cleaning out my vehicle. I actually have been having car troubles with my main vehicle, so I've been having to borrow my mom's car for work. And for those of you who don't know, my main job is home health physical therapy, so this is my office and it is a hot mess between me and the kids. So I'm going to go through and clean out my car and wash it. I'm also going to clean out my other car because the plan is for me to purchase a new one and sell my old one. So I'm going to take y'all along with me as I clean out both cars. And then I will also be cleaning out one of my small garages. And then I have a fun little addition at the end where I'm going to take my dog and give him a bath. We have a golden retriever and I love him so much. His name is Lucky and he is so cute. He absolutely loves getting a bath. So I thought it would be fun just to take y'all along with me as I give him a bath today. But if you haven't already and you want to, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button. I love having y'all here. And as always, let me know in the comments what you want to see and what you'd like to see about this video because I absolutely love engaging with everybody. And with that, let's get right into today's video. So whenever I'm cleaning out the car, I will always grab like bags either from Walmart or whatever, just little regular bags, and I have one designated for trash and one designated for toys or clothes or items that need to come inside, and that way I can keep that separated. Once I get the bags filled, I'll throw the trash away, but the other ones come inside and I will sort those when I'm inside. So like I've said, this is my main office when I'm working, but also transportation for my kids. And I don't know if it's just across the board a thing that all kids do, but my kids in particular feel the need to bring like 50,000 toys with them everywhere we go. And it's crazy to me how they can bring all of these toys into the car, but when we get home, all of a sudden they are incapable of taking them out and bringing them back in. So it never fails. The car gets jam-packed with a bunch of stuff. So today I'm taking it all out and taking it inside, and I'm going to try to implement a new rule on how many things they can bring in the car, and when we get home, they have to bring them back in. Once I get all that done and taken care of, then I can go through and vacuum. And honestly, for me, there's really nothing more satisfying than vacuuming out your floor mats and seeing them get clean when they've been so filthy and so dirty. It just makes me wonder, why do I even wait this long to do this? Because the feeling of having it clean after the fact just makes me really feel like I have my stuff together and I'm ready to rock and roll. We have a shop vac that I use for vacuuming out my car, but honestly, I'm in the market for a smaller handheld kind of vacuum. So if you have one that you really like, please let me know in the comments what it is and what you use, because I would love to have something that way that's smaller like that. That way I could keep it maybe in the trunk of the car. And I think that that would help me to keep the car cleaner longer instead of waiting so long to do this, because I feel like one of the biggest things that stops me from cleaning out the car is the idea of having to pull out the big shop vac and the extension cord and getting it all together. It just seems like a big taunting chore. So I would love, like I said, to have a smaller handheld vacuum. So if you have one that works really good and you like it, let me know what that is in the comments. So this car is a Honda Accord, and like I said, it's my parents and they've had it for a really long time. I feel like it's kind of turned into a family car because not only do I use it when I need it, but so does my brother. And so I'm very grateful that they kind of let us borrow the car as we need it. With that being said, it is older and it has some stains and stuff on the floor mats and things, but we're going for progress, not perfection. Just getting all of the dirt and stuff cleaned up already makes it look so much better and it feels so much better. So keep that in mind here as I'm cleaning. Again, for my car, I did drive the Nissan Maxima, which that's what I'm going to be trying to sell later. But I will be cleaning that one out as well. The main thing with cleaning out these cars is that I wanted to get all of the junk and clutter out and have it more organized, and then it will just feel better. It makes a world of difference when you're in your car all day long and it's not cluttered and it's not junked up with a bunch of toys and just unnecessary items. So anytime that I will take the time to slow down and actually do this chore, it really makes the world of difference for me and when I have to go to work. As you can see, it looks so much better. Again, like I said, it is an older car, so yes, it has a few stains and stuff on the seats and floor mats, but all in all, it's not as cluttered, and the trash is gone, the toys are gone, and I have vacuumed out all of the dirt and things like that. So for me, it feels so much better in this space, and it makes it so much easier now that I have to go back to work and feel like I have a clean office. Now moving on to my Nissan Maxima. So it is not as bad as far as the clutter and the toys as the other one was, because I've already gone through and kind of pulled that out since I haven't been driving this vehicle as much. But there is a lot of crumbs and things from kids eating in the car and just some trash and stuff. And because we're wanting to sell this vehicle, I want to clean it up and have it looking as nice as I possibly can, because I would not sell it under this condition. So I'm going to take y'all along with me today, and we're going to also clean my Nissan. I have had this car for about 3 years now, and honestly, I absolutely love it. I really did not want to get rid of it, but it's just that time. It's kind of got high miles on it, and for me and my job with what I do, it's just time that I look into a newer vehicle and something that makes more sense for our family. So same concept here. I'm going to go through and just take out anything that needs to be taken out, picking up any trash and items that shouldn't be here prior to me vacuuming. So I'm going to go ahead and pull things out. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but this summer I did a car clean out, and this is the car that I cleaned out in that video. I will link it at the end of this one as well if you want to go back and watch that. But pretty much same concept as I used on the opposite car, pulling out the trash and then going through and vacuuming it and just getting it as clean as I possibly can. The back seat is by far way worse than the front, because this is where the kids sit, and so I really wanted to spend as much time as I could back here really vacuuming all this out and getting up all of the crumbs and things that they have made messes from eating and all that kind of stuff. So another thing is I have floor mats in the back, but I have two separate floor mats, one behind each seat, but then I have one large floor mat that goes on top of that. And the reason I did that is just added protection from the floorboards for this car, because again, I have kids back here and they make messes, and I try to limit how much they eat in the car, but there are times that we just have to eat because we're traveling. Again, like I said, I do home health. I spend a ton of time in the car, and aside from that, we're traveling for activities with my kids, and we just spend a lot of time in the car. And so it's not always practical to say no eating in the car, but I do try to do my best and make sure that we're as safe as we can and that we're protecting the floorboards and the seats. I will say that is one good thing about having leather seats, is that you can clean them a lot easier than you can with cloth seats. So if you have the option and you have kids, I would definitely say look for leather seats, which is absolutely on my must-have list for my new vehicle. I know some people are really particular on how often they clean out their cars, and some people are like me and they're much more laid back and they kind of just do it when it's needed. But I'm curious, let me know in the comments how often you clean out your car, and do you try to do just like a general pick it up and keep it in order, or do you do a deep cleaning? Also, do you do your own cleaning or do you pay somebody to detail your car? I'm curious to know. I really would love to get on a better schedule. I've said this before, especially with my job. If every Friday I would just clean out my car and then maybe take it to the car wash or something, I think that that would help a lot. For whatever reason, I have yet to implement that strategy, but it's on my list of things that I think would make me feel better and things that I need to start trying. So one thing that is not recorded is when I got done doing all the vacuuming out my cars, I went through with Armor All wipes and wiped down like the dashboard, steering wheel, anything like that, just to cut down on the dust that was in the cars. That is something that I try to do as well because it just makes it feel that much cleaner alongside the vacuuming. Vacuuming the floor mats and things like that definitely makes it feel better, but once I can wipe it down, it just seals the deal and kind of wraps up the chore and makes the car feel like a brand new car to me. And I think we've got our Armor All wipes from Walmart. So when it comes to washing the cars, I was very fortunate enough to recruit my husband for this chore, and he agreed to let me video him. We are using a foam cannon by Chemical Guys. He got this for Christmas because he is one of those people that loves to wash his truck and keep it clean. And so he got this, and I told him that it would be a good idea, since he loves it so much, to use it on my two cars. So he has this attachment, and I do not want to know what it's called, so I'm not even going to try to lie and tell y'all. But I can get the link to the foam cannon and give you that. I think he got it from Walmart or Amazon, I'm not quite sure, but honestly it's very neat. It attaches to the hose, and then you spray the car and the soap comes out. And then he goes through and just kind of washes it off. Because my cars were pretty dirty, we did have to do a little hand scrubbing, but generally you can spray it on and wash it off, and it cleans the cars pretty good. It really helped that he did this chore for me because I don't mind washing a car, but I'm short, and so it takes me a long time to get to the top and do all that. So, and he thought he was going to be funny by showing y'all how dirty the car really was and writing my name in the dirt. So that's him being silly. But yes, it helps if you have a really cute husband that can wash your cars for you. So same thing with my Nissan. We're just using the foam cannon to spray it down and then wash it. I really didn't think that my Nissan was that dirty because I keep it in the garage for the most part, but when he went through and started spraying it off with the water hose, I realized that, yeah, it was pretty bad. But again, this attachment, I will try to find a link and I will put it in the description of this video. If you would like to purchase one, I would say go for it because, like I said, it works good. I really like it, and it's pretty easy. Now, since I'm cleaning out my cars, I thought it would also be a good idea to go ahead and clean out my small garage. This is where I keep my white Maxima, and our dog tends to stay in here a lot too. And prior to the warm weather, we were having a lot of rain, and so he had gotten very wet and muddy. And then when he comes in here and comes in his crate and his fur dries, it just turns into dust. So everything in here was very dusty and just dirty, and I needed to do a really good deep cleaning. So I'm pulling everything out and wiping it all down, and then I'm going to go through and sweep and vacuum and just really clean out this garage. I just felt like it would be a waste to clean my car and wash it and then park it right back in this dusty, dirty garage. And it makes me feel so much better when I clean out this garage. I also have a little elliptical in here, and so I do just a little home workout, most days. I wouldn't say every day, but most days. I come out here and do that, and I just get sick and tired of seeing all the dust. As you can see, the dust and the dirt build up here, and it's just so nasty and gross, and it needed to be cleaned out. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use my shop bag again to go through and clean all of this out and just wipe everything down and get it nice and clean. On a side note, just taking these weights out and putting them in the driveway felt like a workout in and of itself. But I'm curious to know, do y'all do any home workouts? And if you do you have like an app or anything that you use? I have one that's called Fit On, and I absolutely love it. I have the free version, and there are so many classes that you can do on it, and you can kind of customize it to whatever works for you, and I really like it. But I'm also open to a new app or something. I prefer home workouts over going to the gym because I don't really have time to go to the gym, especially with my kids. And when I work out at home, I can do it here and have my kids here if they need me. So if y'all have any suggestions on any apps or anything like that for home workouts, let me know in the comments. After I wiped everything down and swept and vacuumed, I'm going to go back through and mop. I'm just using water here. Sometimes I will mix a little bit of soap in the water, but I'm just going to go through and lightly mop today. One thing that I really love about my third car garage is that it is insulated and heated and cooled. And so when we have parties and there are kids, we will tend to kind of clean this area up and mop it good and put a table out here, especially with the TV, and I can turn on a movie or something for them, and this is where they eat. Like I said, it's heated and cooled, so generally for the most part, the temperature out here is actually better than it is even inside the house. And having them eat out here works out perfect because if they spill anything, it's so much easier to clean up messes, and they can have the TV on what they want. So I really like that. That is one feature about our house that we chose to do that worked out perfectly. So for the last portion of this video, I wanted to take y'all along with me as I give my dog a bath. We have this little place in town called the dog wash. It's very similar to like a car wash, but for your dog. It is the coolest thing ever. You just go through and you pay and you select all the features that you want, and it times you, and you just wash your dog. You can shampoo, condition, of course, rinse everything off. You even can do flea control, and then at the end you blow dry the dog. And they have a little treat too. So I wanted to show y'all my husband giving my dog a bath, and like I said, he stays in that small garage. So just like I didn't want to put my car in a dirty garage, I didn't want to put a dirty dog in my clean garage. So we're just going a full circle here and getting everything and everybody clean. It definitely helps that he absolutely loves to get a bath. He loves to be groomed and anything like that. It's so funny. He just will sit there and let you wash him, and he absolutely just enjoys it so much. Sometimes I will bathe him in the shower at my house, but once I found out we had this in town, we started taking him there, and it's a total game changer. Like I think we paid like $10 or $12 just to do this, and it's so worth it because everything you need is there, and then you don't have to worry about the cleanup or the mess at your house. So whoever invested in this business and put it in our town was genius. I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments if y'all have one of these in your town. I just think it's absolutely genius. It does time you, and you get like 10 or 12 minutes to wash your dog. If you need more time, you just put your card in and request that. The first time we ever did this, we had to buy like an extra minute or two, which was only like an extra $1. So it was so worth it. But again, I just think this is the neatest thing ever. And so I'm curious if y'all have anything like this in your town. And once he's all done, we use the towels to kind of dry him off a little bit better, and then he gets a special treat. And he is so good, and now he's clean and ready to go back into our garage and not make it dirty. Thank y'all so much for being here today and watching this Get It All Done video with me. Like I said, I wanted to take y'all along with me as we did a car clean out, a garage clean out, and of course, washing my sweet little puppy. I'm so glad that y'all were here. Please, if you haven't already and you want to keep enjoying these videos with me, click that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Until next time, bye guys.